Hello dear students, welcome to Vision Pharmacy. In our today's video, we have brought some of the important MCQ from pharmacognosy. These MCQs are important for D Pharm, B Pharm as well as for entrance examination point of view. So before we start with our today's video, please do like, share, subscribe and do not forget to press bell icon for getting updates on upcoming videos. So let's begin with the questions. The first question is method used for isolation of steroids from saponin is, and the options are A partial synthesis, option number B Marker's method, option number C Volhard's method, and option number D none of the above. So the right answer of this question is option number B, that is Marker's method. Moving to question number 2. The question is chemical substance present in plant can be identified by, and the options are A morphology, option number B chromatography, option number C chemical test, and option number D both B and C. Yes, your guess is definitely right. The correct answer of this question is both B and C. That is, chromatography as well as chemical test can be used to identify chemical substance present in the plant. Moving to question number 3. The question is the term pharmacognosy was first used by, and the options are Galen, option number B Dioscorides, option number C Sedler, and option number D Aristotle. The right answer of this question is option number C Sedler. The term pharmacognosy was first used by German scientist Sedler in his book Analecta Pharmacognostica. Okay, then the next question is which of the following is a laxative? And the options are A Cinchona, option number B phenyl, option number C aloe, and option number D cardamom. So right answer of this question is option number B aloe. Okay, so aloe along with rhubarb, castor oil, then isabgol, senna are example of laxative, whereas cinchona is antimalarial and phenyl and cardamom both are carminative. Okay, then question number 5. The question is for which of the following leaf is not to be used part of plant. Okay, that is, leaf is not used for which of the following plant, and the options are A Vasaka, option number B coriander, option number C senna, and option number D digitalis. And the right answer of this question is option number B coriander. Okay, though we use coriander at our homes, however from pharmacognosy point of view, coriander's ripe fruits is the important which is used. Okay, whereas for Vasaka, senna and digitalis, leaf is a part of the plant which is used. Then moving to next question, question number 6. The question is which of the following is not the identification test for alkaloids? And the options are option number A Hager's test, option number B Killer-Killarney test, option number C Mayer's test, and option number D Wagner's test. And yes, you are very right. The correct answer of the question is Killer-Killarney test because it is used to determine cardiac glycosides. Okay, then question number 7. The question is when totally different substances are added in place of original drug, it is called, and the options are A admixture, option number B sophistication, option number C substitution, and option number D spoilage. And the right answer of this question is option number C substitution. Okay, then next question. The question is substitution with exhausted drug is mainly done for drugs containing, and the options are A alkaloids, B resins, C glycosides, and D volatile oils. And yes, the right answer is substitution with exhausted drug is mainly done with drugs containing volatile oils. Okay, then question number 9. The question is The quantitative values determined for the identification of leaf drug remains constant throughout the age of plant except, and the options are A, stomatal index, option number B, stomatal number, option number C, vein islet number, and option number D, vein islet termination number. And the right answer of this question is option number A, that is stomatal index. Then question number 10, the question is parasitic stomata is present in, and the options given are A, Mintha, B, Belladonna, C, Senna, and D, Digitalis. The right answer of this question is option number C, Senna. That is, Senna consists of parasitic stomata, whereas Mintha has diacytic stomata, Belladonna has anisocytic stomata, and Digitalis has anemocytic type of stomata. Then the question number 11. The question is most important function of trichomes is. The options are A, secretion, B, absorption, C, guard the leaf, and option number D, both A and B. So yes, this is a very simple question, and the right answer is option number D, both A and B, that is secretion and absorption is the function of trichomes. Then moving to question number 12. The question is which of the following test is performed for ergot, and the options are Van Erck's reagent, option number B, mineral acid test, option number C, Murex seed test, and option number D, nitric acid test. And the right answer of this question is option number A, that is Van Erck's reagent. Then the next question is alkaloids are dash type of substance, and the options given are A, chemical substance, option number B, acidic, option number C, neutral, and option number D, basic nitrogenous. And the right answer of this question is option number D, that is basic nitrogenous substance. Then question number 14, the question is which test is used to detect cardiac glycoside, and the options given are A, Legal's test, option number B, Beljet test, option number C, Lieberman-Buchard test, and option number D, Killer-Killarney test. And the right answer of this question is yes, Killer-Killarney test. Okay. Then question number 15 is maltose on hydrolysis yields, and the options are A, glucose plus galactose, option number B, glucose plus fructose, option number C, glucose plus glucose, and option number D, fructose plus galactose. The right answer of this question is option number C, that is glucose plus glucose. Okay, so your maltose is disaccharides, and on hydrolysis it yields glucose plus glucose, whereas sucrose, again it's a disaccharide, it yields glucose plus fructose. Then question number 16. The question is which of the following is anti-leprotic oil, and the options are option number A, castor oil, option number B, that is chalmogra oil, option number C, cod liver oil, and option number D, arachis oil. And the correct answer is option number B, that is chalmogra oil. Okay, so it is anti-leprotic oil, whereas castor oil act as laxative, cod liver oil act as nutritive supplement, whereas arachis oil is used as solvent in various preparations. Then moving to question number 17. The question is which of the following is fixed oil, and the options to the question are A, clove oil, option number B, lavender oil, option number C, sesame oil, and option number D, fennel oil. Okay, you know that fixed oil are the substance which on exposure they do not evaporate at room temperature, right? So the right answer of this question is sesame oil. Okay, so sesame oil, coconut oil, right? These are examples belonging to figs oil category. Then moving to next question. The question is molecular formula for monoterpenes is, and the options are A C5H8, option number B C10H16, option number C C15H24, and option number D C20H32. You know that terpenes can be classified based on isoprene unit, that is C5H8, and monoterpene is made up of two isoprene unit, that is its molecular formula is option number B, that is C10H16. Okay, then question number 19. The question is the method employed for extraction from citrus fruit is, and the options are A distillation, option number B expression, option number C extraction, and option number D both A and B. Okay, that is distillation and expression. So the right answer of this question is option number B, that is expression. Okay, so all citrus fruit are extracted by this method only. Then moving to question number 20. The question is which of the following is tropane alkaloid, and the options given are A theobromine, option number B that is codeine, option number C that is caffeine, and option number D is cocaine. Okay, so yes, what do you think, what would be the right answer? We'll start with theobromine. Okay, so theobromine is a purine alkaloid. Then the next one codeine. So codeine again it is phenanthrene alkaloid and not tropane alkaloid. Then the next one caffeine. So caffeine is a purine alkaloid. Then remains last one, that is cocaine. So cocaine, it is an example of your tropane alkaloid. Therefore the correct answer is option number D, that is cocaine. Then moving to question number 21. The question is potassium bismuth iodide solution is, and the options are option number A that is Mayer's reagent, option number B Dragunov reagent, option number C Wagner's reagent, and option number D Hager's reagent. The right answer of this question is option number B, that is Dragunov reagent. Okay, so it is nothing but potassium bismuth iodide solution, whereas Mayer's reagent is potassium mercuric iodide solution. Then Wagner's reagent is iodide and potassium iodide solution, and the last one, that is Hager's reagent, is made up of saturated solution of picric acid. Okay, then the question number 22. The question is drug does not contain any anthracene glycoside is, and the options given are option number A senna, option number B LO, option number C cascara, and option number D belladonna. So what do you think, what will be the right answer? Yes, the right answer of this question is option number D, that is belladonna. Senna, LO, and cascara, they contain anthracene glycoside, whereas belladonna consists of coumarin glycoside. Okay, then the next question is question number 23, that is which of the following contain phenol volatile oil, and the options are A clove, option number B nutmeg, option number C fennel, and option number D eucalyptus. Here eucalyptus, it consists of oxide volatile oil. Then phenol and that of nutmeg, they both consist of phenolic ether volatile oil, and the right answer to this question is option number A, that is clove. Okay, so drugs like clove, thyme, they consist purely of phenol volatile oil. Okay, so this is the right answer. Moving to question number 24. The question is coconut oil belongs to dash class of fixed oil, and the options are option number A drying oil, option number B fats, option number C non-drying oil, and option number D semi-drying oil. Okay, So the right answer of this question is option number B, fats. You know, your volatile fixed oil can be categorized into four different parts, that is fats, then non-drying oils, semi-drying oil and drying oil. Okay, then accordingly your various substances like that of cocoa butter, cocoa butter, coconut oil, palm oil, they all come under the category of fat. Whereas drying oil are oils like that of linseed oil. Then non-drying oil includes olive oil, peanut oil, almond oil, rice bran oil, and semi-drying oil includes castor oil, mustard oil, sesame oil, okay, sunflower oil, etc. Then coming to last question, that is source of paraffin hard wax is, and the options are option number A, animal, option number B, vegetable, option number C, mineral, and option number D, synthetic. So if you're thinking of animal and vegetable source, then you're wrong. The right answer of this question is option number C, that is mineral source. Okay, so paraffin, that is hard wax, comes from that of mineral source. Okay, your animal source includes like that of beeswax, wool fats, etc. Whereas vegetable source include waxes like that of carnauba wax, then Japan wax, etc. Okay, so that's all in our today's video. Thank you for watching the video till end. Soon we will be meeting with some other video on some other subject. Thank you again.